Nissan Stadium across the Cumberland River from downtown Nashville. Today, a good one in store. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Tennessee Titans. With my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, Joey Sly, set to get this one going. Off we go from Nashville. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Rams once again led by Matthew Stafford at quarterback. First 12 years with Detroit, his 5th year with the Rams, including a Super Bowl championship, winning Super Bowl 56. The #1 overall pick all the way back in 2009.
You know, it's funny how time flies, Mike, and we won't call him old. We'll just call him experienced. And here's a guy who's been doing this for a really long time at a high level, and he's going to hope that some of that experience works in his favor today. And when he plays well, this is proven to be a really hard team to beat.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4. On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Stafford now on 3rd down. That's to Atwell. He's got it.
Pass interference. Defense.
The crowd does not agree with that call. Booze ring out. Doesn't matter. Not going to change it. It's a 1st down. A give, and here comes Williams. And he'll get about 5.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 24 now, here is 2nd and 5. Off the bootleg, it's Stafford. This one not quite on target. But too much. That one falls incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Atwell sent in motion here. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
The back of the end zone. He's got it. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Rams will take a 7-0 lead.
Rams 7, Titans nothing.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Jimmy DK now to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. So out come the Titans, and they are led, Greg, by Cam Ward. Same alma mater as you, University of Miami, the #1 overall pick in this past April's draft.
There's a lot to like about this young quarterback, and of course we're going to have to wait and see. Can he take advantage of this opportunity in front of him, Mike? But he has not been shy. He says, I know I can play at this level. I know that I can lead an NFL franchise, and we're going to get a shot to see it here, and I'm excited to see what he can do.
They'll run it with Tony Pollard. And he dances away from one defender on his way. Gain of 7.
Brings up second down.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 2. Again, it's Pollard. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
3rd down and 3. From the gun, here's Ward. That caught Tony Pollard. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
On 4th down, the former All-Pro Johnny Hecker out to punt for Tennessee. Xavier Smith is deep for L.A. That's taken at about the 14. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. The Rams offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. The motion man is Nakua. Receiver in motion, headed left. They'll fake the handoff now, Stafford. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Cody Barton.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get. Like, you're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Joey Sly on now for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Titans will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Crazy. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. Been a mixed bag so far. Very sharp looking on that opening drive for a touchdown. That pretty well was given right back with the pick 6 just a moment ago. First down, Stafford, right side, complete to Nakua. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Now a 2nd down throw for Stafford. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Rams first down. On play action, it's Stafford. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Second quarter now, Rams in control of the football. We're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. They put Adams in motion. To the air again. Stafford. Nakua snags it over the middle. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
Brings up second down.
Stafford going to tap this one forward.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences, they know it's coming and there's not going to be a lot of gain.
He'll try to run for it with Williams. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
At the 8-yard line. First and goal, Los Angeles.
I think if that rush would have failed, Mike, I think they would have had an interesting decision to make come fourth down, but that's all out the window now. Nice pickup, sets up first and goal.
They've got it at the 8. First down and goal. They'll run. It's Williams. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on first and goal. Second and goal. Williams. Touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Hardy now to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Rams will move out to a 14-7 lead. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. He fields it at the 8. Woo! And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for first and 10. It's a carry by Pollard. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40. It's a great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
They'll run the toss. Here's Pollard. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. He is just gashing the defense right now. 17 more yards with that one.
A couple of explosive runs here to start the drive, and now you got to ask yourself, what's the counterpunch? I think as this defense continues to pack themselves in tight, this is a prime opportunity to try to take a big shot downfield.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They run it straight ahead with Pollard. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Lockett headed in motion. Fake the handoff. Now Ward. This one finds Lockett down the left side. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
That's another Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. Draw play. Here comes Pollard. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their 2nd as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. Shotgun snap for Ward. This one is pulled in on the feet in bounds. Yes! Alvin Ridley. Touchdown, Tennessee.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, that offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand. Let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Out comes Sly for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Titans will tie things up. We are all even at 14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, this is Blake Corum. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Kyron Williams and the Rams offense ready to get back to work. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. a gain of 7. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Second down, they need 3. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That's into the hands of the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. Clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
The open man is Nakua. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. The Rams use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
To the left side, and Adams has it.
Stafford's pass, complete to number 17, Devontae Adams. A gain of 4 brings up second down at the 30-yard line.
Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hanson for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hanson back with you in the studios in Orlando. We've got a close one, as we expected. No quarter given on either side. We are all tied up at the break. This one could go either way, so let's find out as they're ready for the third quarter kickoff. Send it back out to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you, my friend. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of this second half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. On the return, it's Jim DK. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Titans offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Play fake, now Ward to throw. He's going to look deep here, looking for Lockett. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett there, and it'll lead to a second down. Looking to throw, it's Ward. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
Throwing on third down, Ward. Oh, man, it's Lockett. A gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Titan first down.
For a Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Now it's 2nd and 1. Back to throw is Ward. That one intercepted. Picked off by Akilo Witherspoon. And the Rams are going to get the football at their own 40.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. To throw is Stafford. He'll complete it to Adams.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 4. Here's a handoff to Williams. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. A gain there of 21. First down, L.A.
Los Angeles.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Right back to Williams. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Rams first down.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
To the outside, it's brought in by Adams. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Rams.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Scott, thank you. This is still anyone's game here. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as this second half is about to get underway. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Tony Pollard heads out with the rest of his Tennessee teammates for their next drive. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. And they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And he's brought down after a gain of 5.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 8. They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. And they'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Cameron Curl up from the safety spot to make the tackle.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Ward now on 3rd down. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
And the Titans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Off play action, it's Ward. He'll look for Pollard out of the backfield. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
2nd and a yard. The tight end going in motion to the left. Now it's Ward. He'll get this out to his running back. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Titans, 1st down.
So we are through 3 sports. Again, it's Ward. To the left side, caught by Ridley. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and
As a route
2.
runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And he'll get the 1st down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
They give to Pollard on the option. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Lockett headed in motion. On play action, it's Ward. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Braden Fisk in for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's third down.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with the lead here in the fourth quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
They need one right now. Third and long. From the gun, here's Ward. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
So, here's the kicker, Joey Sly in a pressure spot. This to get the deficit down inside of a touchdown. This one is pushed out to the right. It is no good. And the deficit will stay right where it is.
And you could see it pretty clearly, Mike. He just kind of comes across the ball there. That one started right, and it just never came back.
Kyron Williams and the Rams offense ready to get back to work. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Stafford now on second down. Out quickly to Nakua. Nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up first and second down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everybody. When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
On the give, it's Williams. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, they face second down and 7. They'll go again with Williams. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. Set to go now on 1st and 10. It's another run here for Williams. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. And now at 1:52, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Now it's Williams. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. A give, and here comes Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
On third down, here's Williams. And he's into the end zone yet again. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, L.A. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Hardy now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Rams have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Titans offense headed back to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. His pass caught. It's Chigokonkwo.
Complete to Chig Okonkwo. An 8-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 44-yard line.
It is 2nd and a yard. Out of the gun, Ward. In the field, he's got Okonkwo. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. 20 yards on that pass play. 1st down for Tennessee. Throwing, Ward. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side.
A 2-yard gain brings up 7.
So it's a win for the visiting Rams. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.